Hi everybody, it's Carla from Casey Creates, and I'm happy to come and visit with you for a minute. I thought I would share with you some of the Valentine crafting that I've been doing, and if you'd like to see how I've been playing around with some crafts, you can hang out with me for a minute. I started gathering things that I thought I might like to put in my journals. So basically I created two Valentine journals that are pretty much just paper, are a combination of paper and lace. And I just had a lot of fun cutting out different heart embellishments and tags and ephemera. And I created and created and created until I had a whole baggie full of possibilities for each page. And I actually just got through rummaging around in the bag of tags and ephemera that I made, and I found two more possibilities, so I'm still sticking things together. It was kind of putsy but really fun. I'm going to say 4, maybe 5 years ago, before I knew anything about YouTube crafters, I was just really, I don't know, into, I guess I'll just say simply into making handmade Valentine cards. And these are like 5 years old. They've gotten a little bent, but I've always loved creating pretty things for Valentine's Day and making like a garland for the fireplace or a wreath for my door. And I have to say, my husband is one of the best card pickers. I think he challenges himself every year to see if he can find a card that is prettier than the year before. And I save all of his Valentine cards, but like this one, I don't think this was last year, but the cover had this, the cover of the card had this ornament. Isn't that pretty? And this is before I knew anything about die cut machines and laser cut wood pieces and things like that. So of course I've saved this, but now I'm probably going to hang that on my Valentine garland because I just think it's so pretty. And so these are some of the cards I made many years ago before I knew about crafting. I was just doing it on my own. And for my journal, I made my own, they're not really digitals. I printed my own papers for the journal pages, and so I kind of embellished them. This one's not, I added a strip of doily down each side on this one, and you'll see it in the journal in a minute. This was just some vintage gift wrap, and so I used this and created a page. And this one, I can't remember what you call these dolls, but I have the ones, you know, they open up and they get smaller and smaller, and I just love them. My friend gifted me these from the Ukraine, so when I saw this picture, I thought I need to use that in my Valentine journal. And so this is some really pretty scrapbook paper that I created another journal page with. This one's kind of, I think the other thing I love about Valentine crafting is the colors can be, you know, so happy and bright and or pastel and soft. You can do all of them and they all work. So I used again some more scrapbook paper, and this was from some chipboard embellishments and a little decorative doily. Oh, and then tea-dyed paper on the back. Boy, that is tea-dyed, isn't it? You can see all the grid lines from the oven. And then this one, I just made it into a frame of floral paper with the tea-dyed paper inside. So I had fun creating my own pages. And then for like the bling and the embellishments, Hobby Lobby had these cute little wooden hearts, and they resemble the sugary little candy hearts, message hearts. and I love these. They weren't on sale when I bought them because now all the Valentine is on sale at Hobby Lobby, but I didn't think those would still be around if I waited for them to go on sale. Sometimes you gotta think like that. Honestly though, I haven't really used them in my journal. I didn't seem to be able to make them work, but I just like having them on hand, and they're really cute, and I'll figure out something to do with them. But this is some of the ephemera that I still haven't put in the journal, and I'm going to show you the journals in a second. I'm just thinking while we chat, I might add more ephemera as I turn the pages. There's one I made with just some lace around the edges, and oh, I did both sides. So my goal with this ephemera was to have little tiny hearts that if I wanted to just pull out and put a message and give somebody a sweet little Valentine between now and Valentine's Day, I can do that because I've got plenty. These were from some digitals, and they're like little playing cards, and I just stitched around them. Queen of Hearts and Jack. I like this one, it's so pretty. So yeah, these are just extra tags and ephemera. This one I thought was really sweet. I made a little tie that goes around it, and it opens up, and I used my little scalloped scissors and scalloped the edges, and it's just a little tiny notebook with paper, and it's that kind of paper that's nice to write on, and some doily, and I put some parchment paper in, so I thought that was cute. I won't tie it back up right now. And I have some more tags. This one with the pretty edging. I think I used the paper I got from, I think it's called Sweetie, the new Stamperia one. Love that. There's another tag to my Valentine. So these are just extra tags and ephemera that I will probably stick in these journals that I still haven't shown you. And then I also got some Bo Bunny Valentine ephemera, and these little gems were included. And I don't think this one was on sale, but it wasn't a very bad price. And it has all kinds of shapes and patterns, but I was sold on it because it had this adorable Cupid. There's this adorable Valentine Cupid in this pack. But I got it from Tuesday Morning, and they did have more. So if you're interested, that's where I got it from. I didn't seem to find a way to make these work. I think I may have used one, but I'm now ready. Oh, did I show you these? These are so pretty. Yeah, the Gilded Age Timeline is the brand, and they were on sale at Hobby Lobby, but I love these little dangles. And I think I did use one in this journal, in the journals that I'm going to show you. So let's get on with the journals. Hope you're still hanging in there with me. This is the first one, and like I said, it's fabric and paper. And so I've got this big flouncy piece of lace tying it together, and then I use the image with the Cupid and some cheesecloth and pearls. So everything that I create, for the most part, always has lots of frilly, pearly, pink, girly. And so Valentine's Day is definitely a fun day to get to do all of that. And I made the cover before I sewed in my signatures. I don't know why I always tell you the negative with the other stuff, but anyway, the trim does kind of blend in with it. So that's the spine. And then of course, oh, I need to tack that back down. Got lots of gingham in here. And this was a recycled box, the cover, which is a really pretty print on the box, so I wanted to use that. And it just says, "Be My Valentine." A little glossy accent, or stickles, that's what that is. And then this is the inside cover. Let me see if I can get it in frame. And I love this pocket. Well, hanging over the little pocket here, I put this little embellishment tag kind of thing, some tea-dyed paper, and just fun little piece that you could journal on or write a little note in. And then this is like a bookmark, but it's got tags in it, and they're very vintagey tags. So there's 3 of these that tuck in there. And again, it's just fun with the lacy little hearts and sort of bookmark little pocket. But you could share the bookmarks, right? Kind of pass them out as a sweet little Valentine gift. And it tucks in my pocket I made with lace. And then the rest won't take too long because these aren't thick at all. This is some of the paper that I layered the doily over the paper and printed it out. And there's lots of lace edging on the pages. I love this little heart. It ties on with a bulb pin, so it can be removed. But I like that it's kind of transparent with the parchment paper. And then just some satin ribbon. And then I Mod Podged, well, it's not Mod Podged, but it's glued down a tea-dyed doily, a little bit of seam binding. It's another one of the pages that I made out of just copying it with the gift wrap. And this one is the original scrapbook paper, and then I just copied it so that you can flip it. It almost looks like a porthole, and you can write a little note or message in there. And then this one is that border one. And this one, oh, stuck a little bit. Uh-oh, there we go. I love this paper. And then I found some pink washi just to embellish it a little bit more. And then one of my tags that I stitched around sticks under there. This is a vintage paper doily. I found them and they were already kind of yellowing and patinaed, and the packaging said made in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is really fun because that's where I'm from. So I had to have these. I still have a couple, but there's some tea-dyed paper here for journaling. I made a little dangle with the inside of the signature where I tied it off. So I thought that was kind of cute. And there's a little sweetheart little tag, more of the gingham. It's another little tag. I love tying them. That just feels like such a fun little secret. Like you have to untie it to write in it. But it's just some scrapbook paper notebook that I made. I tied a little, stitched it, stitched the pages in. So Valentine's Day is really a sweet time. I think it's because when I was growing up, the winters were so long and cold. Any holiday that we could look forward to, we did. And our mom, she was so sweet to us. She always would go through the department store and pick out special candy for us from the candy counter for Valentine's Day. So this is another one of the pages that I created. I like this pocket, Forever Yours. It's got a little satin ribbon there. And then another one of the tags that's got the transparent parchment paper. And then this one, and then this is from the Old Lace Damperia paper pad. And you tuck down in there. Well, so actually this is a pocket, but this is a pocket too. You know what? Now might be a fun place to put another one of my tags in. I'm not sure which one would go best. Oh, this one, I think. I'll tuck another one in there just because. And then this side, oops, more of the satin ribbon. But this is a fun little pocket because it flips over. So you could journal back here, and there's a lot of tea-dyed paper for journaling there. And then this is a fun little tag. I did some stamping. Some of these things are just so random that I, you know, pass over them all year while I'm rummaging through my stuff, and then I finally pull them out and use them. So I used this little stamp on here. And just for the fun of it, I put that little blue flat back because I wanted a little pop of color. But this is a pocket, and this can go in here along with any other tags. But it also can flip so that you can have more journaling space. And I think this one is stuck to the page. Yeah, I think I stuck that to the page. But it's a tuck spot, so you could actually put another journaling card under there if you wanted to. And I love this tea-dyed chiffon ruffle trim. Move that. This is getting kind of long, so I might do the other journal in a different video. Then these are just some tags that I created to go in this pocket. More journaling space. This is just a floating tag. It can go anywhere, but you could also write a sweet note on the back and give it to somebody for a Valentine. I love this one. It's got a really tiny little tag on there that says love. And I had a lot of fun making these with the transparent parchment paper. And then that's one of the washi stickers. This is oh, I forgot, it goes this way. Edith Holden page, and I put some vintage Battenberg lace doily there. That was the center of a heart one. And then I used February because it's the month of Valentine's. And then this is funny because these are little Christmas ornament hooks. And when I was putting them away, I thought, hey, I could use those in my journal. And they do clip nicely on the edge of my page. And I love that one. Love birds, it says. This is a little edge of the paper doily. Another tag with the transparent paper and rayon seam binding. And this is just a random envelope that I stitched, and you could put more ephemera in there. I love this pink scrapbook paper. More doily that I just stamped the word love. I love this tag too. I put an eyelet in it, but there's journal lines for journaling on the back, some tea-dyed lace, and then this can move if you wanted to journal underneath. A belly band with little hearts on it. More tea-dyed paper. And then this one is just a cutout from some scrapbook paper that I stuck on there. And some tags. A dream come true. This is an envelope, but you can open it all the way up for journaling. Or a special photo of someone. And then this is just a book page and it talks about the rose, the flower. And just tuck down in there. And this was a digital where I just cut around the lacy trim, but it's also a pocket, and inside you have journaling cards. Things I love about, and you could write the name of someone or something, and they go in there. I guess generally it would be about someone, seeing that it's Valentine's. And then the back pocket just has this music note paper and the little Tim Holtz cutout of a rose. And down in the pocket are 2 more journaling cards that tuck in here. So that's my first Valentine journal. This is the back. This actually is a little tuck spot as well. It's probably not a good example. Just grab this one. Show you that's a tuck spot too. And that's the end. So, seeing that this is 20 minutes, I'll do another video and show you the second journal coming up next. But thank you so much for watching. These were really fun to make, and that's why it makes it even more fun to share with you. So I hope you liked seeing that one, and I'll be back soon to show you the second one. Bye for now.